Alright, this is going to be one of those awful handheld camera videos that you find on YouTube, but I don't feel like going up and getting the tripod and setting everything up. So this is something that should be, I guess, self-evident, but it wasn't to me until I learned the hard way. I'm putting two new ends on this old extension cord. And these Hubbell connectors don't leave a lot of room between the end of the wires and the end of the protective outer cover for the cable clamp, the strain relief. So you need to make the most of those wires that you have stripped off, which in this case is supposed to be 15/16 of housing removed and then 9/16 of each individual cable's insulation removed. So what I did on the other cable, and I'm showing you now how not to do, is I had to push these wires across each other because they weren't lining up. And I thought to myself, well, when I get to the other end, they'll line up. But no, they didn't. I had to do the same thing on both ends, which made me then realize that I should have just reversed the ends around. So here's the female, the connector, the broad spade on the left is neutral, the narrower spade on the right is black, so the black gets the brass, the neutral gets the white, and the round, there's a semicircle there, of course, is green for ground. So got my so this is the female. The neutral is on the right upper side there. Sorry, this thing's not quite in focus. And the ground is down. So when I grab the male, the neutral's here. Oops, sorry. The neutral's over here, and the ground is down. So they're up. On the female, the neutral was over here. On the male, the neutral's over here. So if you find yourself feeling like you got to push these cords through each other in order to get the cords to match up with the correct spade, you're just at the wrong end of the extension cord. So just bring the other one up. Switch ends. Now, I hope I'm making it clear. So say if I want to this, I labeled this end here with the green tape so you can tell the ends apart. You can see how this one's lining up nicely. Green wire to the left for the ground, white wire towards the bottom of the video screen here for the neutral, and the black wire towards the top for the hot, the 110 cable. What I did on the other, I made two of these cables this evening. The other one doesn't work out that way. You can tell green's ground down there, but this broad spade is for the white wire, which is underneath. So what I was doing was I was having to twist these through, and given the gauge of these wires and the limited amount of space I had, it was really making things difficult. So now I know, and hopefully you know, before it's too late, just go to the other end of the cable. Alright? And lastly, a little aside, it's still sort of a struggle, at least with this cable, which is a 10 gauge, to get the wires into these connector holes without them fraying and loose strands going everywhere. And the trick for that, and as far as I'm concerned at this stage, is to just strip one wire at a time. Don't strip all three, because you're messing with it and you're bumping the other ones, and pretty soon there's stray wires, and even though you try and twist them tight again, they never are quite the same. So strip one, you know, start with the ground, get it in there, tighten it up. Strip the other one, get it in an appropriate place, tighten it up. Strip the third one, put it in. Okay, that's it. Good luck.